All right, today is a super exciting day because we're going to be reviewing the Saunabox Solara 1% low EMF infrared sauna with red light therapy, full spectrum. So I have reviewed a bunch of Saunabox's other products and they were all amazing. They all blew me away. The thing I love about this company specifically is the value. So they somehow seemingly find ways to create really cost-effective products that have really good value. So let's see if this one stands up to the other products. Saunabox claims that this is a low EMF sauna, and I have a trusty tri-field meter right here. So we're going to test it and see what the EMF levels actually are. What's really cool about this particular model is it has these little latches on the side. So the setup is actually really easy. It's kind of like Lego pieces where you're just kind of putting them together and then snatching them tight so that they're sealed. This is definitely one of the easier saunas that you can get for your home. And if you don't want to do that, they also have a white glove service that's really straightforward, or you could just hire a TaskRabbit. I hired a TaskRabbit and it literally took like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes and it got done really fast. So this should give you an idea of how tall this thing is. I'm about 5'7", so it's just a few inches shorter than me. I'd say the very top block right here is about at my eye level. And then down here, the dimensions are 35 wide and then 37 deep. And then you'll also see that it plugs into a standard outlet right there, which is really nice. So you're looking at about 3 feet by 3 feet, roughly, give or take an inch or two. It's almost nearly a box, literally. So matches up with the brand name, but it's a very small footprint. You could fit this even in like a small little closet if you needed to. One of the other things that's cool about this sauna is I put on a little cardboard underneath the thing so it doesn't scratch. But if I needed to, I could just move this thing pretty effortlessly. So for whatever reason you have to move the sauna and relocate it to a different part of the house, then you can do that. So if the machine is off, you just open it up. Right here on the glass, you have a red light therapy device that has red light and near infrared. So you just pop that on for the near infrared. You can't see it because there's no visible wavelength. And then there's the red light, so that comes on. And then right here, you just click the button power on. That's going to bring this light on right here. And then it's going to tell you the temperature and the timer. So this is in Celsius. So it goes up to 65 degrees Celsius. And then if you want to change the time, you just press up or you hold it down and it will start going up. So on the website, it says it goes from 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you can set the timer for 90 minutes. One of the coolest things about this sauna is that it heats up in literally 15 minutes. Because it's such a small cubic volume, you can get it cranking and get it hot really fast. I'm a smaller guy. Shout out to all the short kings out there, and I fit very nice in this sauna. I think over 6'5", 6'6", you'd kind of be pushing it, but anything below that, I think you're gonna have no problem inside of this sauna. I've seen my roommate and her partner squeeze in here. It's very possible to do 2 people, but I would say comfortably, you can definitely fit 1 person and you don't feel claustrophobic or anything like that. If anything, you feel like cocooned and hugged, and it's very soothing. You probably know at this point that infrared saunas are like one of the best tools for detoxing. And that's exactly why me and the team also put together this free resource called the Non-Toxic Database, where we screened and vetted hundreds of non-toxic products so that you can find the best one for you. So if you want to download that, it's totally free. All you have to do is join our newsletter. I'll put the link down in the description and the first comment, or you can go to wellnessdaddy.com/database, jump on the newsletter, and you'll get access to our non-toxic database. So I'm absolutely obsessed with the form factor of this sauna. It's so small, it's so compact, but it's also beautiful and really aesthetic. I love the black, and when you turn off this light, what you'll see is it has this sort of darker glass, so you can't fully see through it. So let's say for whatever reason you were naked in the sauna and you were enjoying yourself and there was someone else coming into the home and you just wanted to have a little bit of privacy. Really nice. You can't see fully through the glass. And I think that's just a nice touch. And you don't see many saunas made from a black wood. And this wood is pure Canadian hemlock. I think for anyone who's in an apartment or condo or townhouse or something like that, this could be a total game changer. And if you're interested in getting one, I'll put a link down below. You can use code WellnessDaddy, save yourself some money. And just a reminder, we do no paid reviews on this channel. The way that we make money is through our affiliate links. So if you buy through those, it really does help us make more videos just like this so you can find exactly what you're looking for. And we don't recommend products that we wouldn't wouldn't recommend to our mom. Thanks in advance. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I'm going to turn this on, turn the sauna on. Everything is on. So now I'm going to take this EMF meter and I'm going to turn it on and we're going to see what we got. So just so you have an idea of what we're working with, ambient is like 0.3. So as we come over, we're going to go first to the red light therapy device. So we get right next to it, of course, there's going to be higher levels. We're not going to be right up against the bulbs. So just a little bit further away, even a few inches, it's like nothing, right? What we want to aim for is somewhere between 3 and 5 is really good. Anything below that is amazing. So if we're this far away, it's at 1.7, which is honestly amazing. We go a little bit further, it's basically nothing. It's 0.4, 0.5. Now, if we bring it into the actual unit itself, we'll see up against the panel, it's about 5, which is exactly where we'd like to see it. Now, if I were to push it against the thing, it's going to go a little bit higher, just a tad bit higher, 5.6, right? So even that is really good because this is all the way up pressed against the thing. Rarely is your skin going to be all the way against the thing. That's why these like things are here, the wood slats. If you look at that, that's right in that range that we want to be. Now, there's going to be some hot spots because on every panel there are plugs. So if we look hard enough, we can always find that. Oh, here's a little hot spot right here. But this must be where the plug is. You know, see right there? There's got to be a little thing right there. If we're like not right up against the thing, I mean, that's really good. When we go all the way up against the thing, that's really good too. So I would say after testing this thing with the meter, the claims about being low EMF are definitely true. So I'm really impressed with Saunabox, the fact that they were able to put this red light therapy device right here inside of the unit so that you can get the full spectrum, and that they're able to somehow make the cabin pretty low EMF. Like, that's really good, especially because this is like where my head is, which I would consider to be the most important part. So the EMF test went well. Now, I will say this is pretty impressive. It's not as good as another sauna that I reviewed, the Heavenly Heat. The Heavenly Heat is way more expensive. So I think for what you're getting for the price, which is what we're going to talk about right now, I think this is really, really good. So this guy comes in at $3,000, which to me is an insanely good deal. I think for what you get, the red light therapy, the low EMF, the beautiful aesthetic, it's kind of hard to beat this price point. There's a bunch of other products on the market that are, I would say, competitive in the sense that they're trying to fill the same need of this smaller sort of apartment dwelling, townhome dwelling type of unit. I would say this is a starter sauna. Sort of dip your toe in the water. You don't have to make a huge commitment. You don't have to build this huge thing. It's really simple. You just plug it into the wall. So I think contextually, the price to value with this product is really, really solid. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get inside the Saunabox because now it's hot, and I'm gonna tell you about my experience actually using the thing. All right, I'm gonna start a timer right now. I just got into the sauna. Let's see how long it takes me to really get a good sweat going. Something that I do wish they did a little bit differently in the Saunabox is I wish that they could have put the red light in the center of the door or found a way to make that work. You know, it's not the end of the world because I'm happy to sit on the side, but it would be nice to sit directly in the middle and to get the full sort of red light experience. But hey, they just launched this product. I'll be giving them that feedback. And the thing that I like about this company is that every time I do a review of one of their products, I have, you know, critiques and feedback, and every single time they take my feedback, they implement it into the product, they make it better. So they're really good about improving the product and rapidly making changes. And that's something that has been consistent through multiple product iterations that I've seen. Okay, we're about 8.5 minutes in right now, and I'm definitely starting to break a sweat, and it's pretty surprising because I don't even think it's at full temperature yet. It's still heating up more. I wouldn't say I'm pooling yet, but I'm definitely starting to break a sweat. So I'll check back in just a few minutes. Okay, we're 11 minutes in right now, and I'm starting to have a nice river sweat. Definitely, see, I might need to turn this off. Definitely starting to pool, and yeah, have a really, really good sweat going, but it's not uncomfortable. I feel like the heat distribution is very even inside of here, which is nice because sometimes, not necessarily in the infrared, but the other saunas, the traditional saunas, it can get so hot that it like stings your skin. You don't really get that with the infrared, but you still get a really deep sweat. So it kind of sneaks up on you. So, you know, 11, 12 minutes in and we're cranking. All right, we're about 20 minutes into our session and we are really sweating. I'm cooked and it's time to get out now. That was nice. Very nice. Okay, so as far as the experience goes in the Saunabox, I really like it. I like how quickly it heats up. I like the efficiency of it. Like within 10 minutes, you're getting a really good sweat. Within 20 minutes, you're absolutely cooked. And it's comfortable. It doesn't feel claustrophobic. The only thing, like my one little gripe about it is if you lean too far, like against the bench, let me show you. If you lean too far, oh, whoops. Jeez. So if you lean too far against these things, over time, your back will heat up. And that's because these slats are not very big. So there's not really much room between you and the heater. Sometimes I find it's more comfortable for me to just like go up against the side like this, but then over time my back gets too hot in certain strips. Whereas when you're leaning against the back here, there's a little bit of a bow. You can see that right there. So it kind of pushes you away from the heater, which is good because it creates a little bit more space. But if you do turn to the side, then your back might heat up more than you'd like it to. A couple other things to mention is you got a speaker. You can connect it to Bluetooth right here. All you have to do is sync your phone and then you can play music or podcasts. And then it has this nice little vent that you can close or open if you want more circulation or less. As far as the maintenance goes, the only thing I would recommend is putting a towel down here on the bottom because it is a lighter wood. You can see it's already gotten a little bit dirty because if you're like me, I walk around barefoot everywhere and so I can track dirt into there. So I recommend putting down a towel where you sit and where you put your feet so that this thing stays clean longer. Now the warranty on the Saunabox is only 1 year, which is kind of a disappointment. I'd like to see a bit of a longer warranty on a unit like this, at least 2. So I would also say that's a little bit of a ding or critique that I would give them feedback on is I wish that the warranty was just a little bit longer. But what is cool is that it ships between 3 and 5 days, which is kind of crazy. So let's talk about who this is for and who it's not right for. I think this sauna is perfect for anyone looking for a low EMF sauna, but you don't want to break the bank. I think this is also the right sauna for you if you're looking for just a smaller solution and you have a smaller space. Like you live in an apartment or a condo or a townhome, or you're not living in your permanent residence, but you still want a really nice infrared sauna experience. I think this also might be the sauna for you if you want to do red light therapy and get the near infrared benefits while you do the far infrared sauna. Not many saunas have this feature, and I think it's a really cool add-on. It can save a lot of time. I used to do red light therapy every morning, and now I can do this and my red light therapy all at the same time. So if you want to save time, this might be the sauna for you. I think this also might be the sauna for you from the time perspective because it heats up so fast and you can get a nice sweat really quickly because it's in such a small space. I think this also might be the sauna for you if you want to get a sauna, but you just don't want to spend a lot of money and you don't want to buy one of those tent saunas. And I'll make some reviews about those in the future too. I think this also might be the sauna for you if for whatever reason you want to move your sauna from time to time, or you know you're going to be moving soon and you want to be able to take it with you because this sauna can break down really easily and be put back together. This is also the sauna for you if you just want to dip your toe in the water and see what it's like to own a sauna without a huge investment. This is not a big commitment and this might be the right thing for you. Let's talk about who this is not right for though. I think that if you're over 6'5", this is probably not the sauna for you. I also think this may not be the sauna for you if you're extremely chemical sensitive. When I first ordered the sauna and got it set up, there was a little bit of off-gassing and a scent that I burned off after a few sessions. But I know some people have some big concerns about that. And if you're worried about glues or VOCs or any off-gassing, then go check out the videos that I did about the Heavenly Heat saunas, which I'll link up here and down in the description for you to go watch afterwards. This is definitely not the sauna for you if you want to sauna with your partner or your friends and have it be more of a social thing. It's very uncomfortable to put 2 people in this thing. You can make it work and you can squeeze, but I think there's better options out there if you want to do multiple people. This is also not the sauna for you if you just don't like the aesthetic, like you don't like the black look, you want something more cedar, you want that light wood look, then there are no other options that Saunabox gives. You have to get the black. Let's talk about the Wellness Daddy score, and the first one's going to be quality. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I think the build quality is really nice. I think that the design of it is really nice. I think that it feels really nice, especially for the price that you're paying. Is it the top of the line? No, but it's really, really good. For service, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's got that quick delivery. You can add on the white glove service. Also, I've had a really good experience with the team at Saunabox. The way that they communicate, they're always quick to solve problems. I think they go above and beyond for their customers. Price, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. This is, I think, when we're thinking about price, for me, I'm really thinking about value. I think this just completely disrupted the sauna space because there's no other company that is raising the bar in terms of the amount of quality that you get for such a low price point. I know $3,000 is not nothing, but to get a full-blown infrared sauna that's low EMF with a red light therapy device in the door is pretty insane for $3,000. For experience, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I think it's really solid. You get a great sweat. It's so great to have the red light in there. And I love how quickly it heats up and how fast you can get a good sweat. For the efficiency, it just crushes. Is it the most luxurious experience? Is it the most comfortable? It's not, but it's very good. And then for the daddy factor, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think, as I've mentioned in some of the other parts of this video, I was just blown away when I got this product. I think Saunabox really outdid themselves. Everything that they've been telling me they're going to do for the future of the company and the products, they execute on. And I just am completely blown away that they kind of just like flipped the script on the whole infrared sauna market and made something that's really powerful, that's pretty affordable, and looks good. I'm very impressed, and I think if you get one of these, you're going to be very happy. And that gives the Saunabox Solara a Wellness Daddy score of 45 out of 50, which is really, really good. I love this product for so many reasons. I love the price. I love the aesthetic. I love the low EMF. I love the innovation with the red light. And I love that Saunabox is providing more affordable solutions. Their mission is to give everyone access to heat therapy through their products. And I think with a product like this, they're getting a lot closer to achieving that mission. The Saunabox Solara is Wellness Daddy certified, and I would totally feel good recommending this to my mom, or your mom for that matter. If you want to get one of these, just remember to use code WellnessDaddy, save yourself some money, and that does help us. So thank you so much in advance. And if you like this video, I know you're going to like this video. We got a bunch more sauna videos coming up. So if you haven't found what you're looking for, then check out this thing right here, and maybe you'll find the product that's right for you. Take care. Be well.